Live. I need to rotate my device. Oh, hello guys. Just the last little update. We're here in the PAG hub in Accrington. Just waiting for it to build up a little bit. How we doing? Bit of a weary night. CJ's over there just talking to his neighbour with Billy. Wayne's upstairs. I'm sat in here in my jackies. So, we went to the search, spoke to a lovely lady called Lindsay, who is coordinating somewhat and also is one of the administrators of the Facebook page, which is Lindsay's Search on Facebook. Apparently it's within a few short days it's up to 17,000 members. Now they've had to suspend some of the posts on there because there's a lot of conflicting reports and there's a lot of issues. So they've halted it, and when we got there, we was all put into like blocks of 20 people. There was probably around 100 people, I'd say, something like that. So we was all kind of divvied into certain sections. Each section had a leader. CJ was our leader, and he took us the wrong way, believe it or not. Bloody LA. And where we were searching was like a park area, but it's very elevated, very elevated. The view was absolutely gorgeous, but obviously you're not there for that. So you've got a series of walk paths, little pathways, but then it leads off into just rough land, overgrown, divots under long bits of grass, hard shrubs. So it was pretty unforgiving to literally search round. So we done the usual, we were given a designated area. I'll show you the map now. This is the map that we were given, and the bit in blue is where we was. So we come in, I think we come in here, it's Peel Park. We walked up this pathway, and then we literally got into there and then just tried to sweep all that area. And we did, to be fair. At that point, we were hearing reports about the police doing searches in a nearby quarry. You all right, CJ? Just giving a little bit of update on where we're at the moment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so anything you want to add, mate, while you...
Just thank you to everybody that actually turned up tonight. There was loads of us, did really well. We led a team, Team L, and one of the best teams I've ever
Can we talk about you doing a wrong turn as soon as we get up there? What was that all about?
It's been a while since I've read a map. I had it the wrong way around.
We got the head in the end, though, eh?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we got there.
Yeah.
As soon as I spotted the trees on the map, I was like, oh, there they are in real life. We're okay now.
So what did you think of the terrain, and actually what was you expecting in terms of the search? Because I was expecting more of a street search, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was expecting more streets and maybe the police being there.
Yeah.
Again, we seem to have a failure where the police have not turned up to help the public.
Yeah.
And it's become the public have had to take control, take over the situation, and do what we can to.
Yeah.
It's good because you see the communities coming together.
Well, the police apparently were concentrating their search at the quarry, wasn't they?
Apparently, yeah, that's what we've heard. We halfway through the search, we were actually told that the area we were searching, no one was supposed to be going on there as of tonight because the police are going to search it. But when we were there, we didn't say no police, did we? So
no. And then we had the admin come in and say, no, that's not actually the case.
Yeah, so it's like misinformation.
So there's a lot of that flying around. Yeah. I noticed that within the hour that there's literally different bits of info. People are hearing different Chinese whispers as to what may have happened. And that isn't good.
Newspapers are publishing their own thing.
Well, this is it. There's a lot of people what fill in the blanks, aren't there?
Yeah.
But overall, we done everything I guess we could there. So
we definitely did.
There was a statement read by the admin that the time that Lindsay was last seen has been changed, hasn't it?
Is it changed to
It was 4:30, I do believe.
Yeah.
Half 6 now, isn't it?
It's 6:30. It was 4:30 originally,
Yeah,
now it's 6:30. So there's a discrepancy of a couple of hours there.
Yeah.
So hopefully that couple of hours
From
has
what
not
we heard,
turned
a
out
genuine
to.
mistake from the person that last spoke to us, wasn't it?
It's so I'm sure that person won't be feeling too good about it, but it's irrelevant at the moment. We are where we are.
There is one thing we have noticed, and that is there's actually 2 women missing, both from the same area. The other one was missing from Water Street, but she's hardly been mentioned.
True.
The main search needs to be focused just on this Lindsay lass.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit.
Which is a bit. In fact,
Yeah, they should be doing both of them, really, shouldn't they?
Well, we come up thinking it was 2. So we've come in and then everyone's got a Lindsay Burbeck vest on, which is fine, but there's no mention of the other lady. Now, did you say something about the other lady may have had mental issues?
Yeah, she may have had some either special needs or mental health issues. That's just rumours at the minute, though. So I'm not totally sure.
It's the same again. We don't want to be spreading misinformation
again,
there.
we've not actually read what's on there yet, have we, properly?
So Pamela was last seen on the 5th of August, although contact was made with her by her sister, and then it's missing way of a letter on Monday the 12th, which panel posted though her sister's door on Burnley Road, expressing how she couldn't cope with her pending eviction. Right, Pamela. One sec, mate. Just grab that. Pamela is vulnerable with mental health problems. Police are aware, but don't seem to be getting anywhere with help, coverage, etc. Well, you think, like you say,
they'd be on both.
Yeah, there's not.
Just check the connection of both of these have gone missing. The last sighting has been Burnley Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both in the same sort
just
of
make
area.
that
On the same day, was it?
I believe so. Is it
Was it on the same day?
just mark one
Well,
out as well.
Monday the 12th of August. Monday the 12th of August. Yes.
Yeah.
The communities are very worried
Yeah.
about these ladies' safety. So, if anyone who can help with any information or anything, ring 101 and quote crime number 0016. So that's ring 101 quoting log number 0016. Let's get these ladies found, guys. If you know anything, send your information, because you're looking at one worried community.
But what we do know is that this lady, Lindsay, has got 2 children. What
She
is it,
has,
115,
yeah.
116?
Yeah.
And they thanked everyone for the search and
yeah,
whatnot. But then that alludes to why would she do something very unpredictable when she's got a family of that age?
Exactly.
And she's a school teacher as well, am I right in saying that?
Yeah, she's a school teacher.
Yeah. So there's something not right there.
Yeah.
I
So
believe she
let's
teaches
hope
She
we
teaches
find.
at school in Burnley, I believe.
Right, okay.
So she's got links to Burnley as well.
Right,
So
right.
Any information you get, guys, ring 101 quote log number for Lindsay Burbeck. It's log number 0016, and for Pamela King it is quoting LC 201908190714. So quick one more look, guys, so you've got the log numbers on camera.
and just so you all are aware as well, we will be continuing doing patrols and searches in the area as and when we are required to do by the group up there.
We'll be
our own
stepping
searches
up.
as well.
Activity in Accrington over the foreseeable few weeks anyway. Night times we'll be focusing over, because we've got Rochdale as well, but we will be focusing on quite a bit of our resources here in Accrington too. A, to introduce ourselves to the public, and B, to help out in situations like this, which we have done today, like CJ did yesterday.
Well, your help was immense today, kind of rallying the troops. CJ was off doing one section, you was doing the other section, making sure
Teamwork,
everyone
innit? You know, it's
Good
common
set of
sense,
leaders,
wasn't it? You know?
Yeah, it was. It was indeed. Was indeed.
It's common sense all to, you know, stick together, work together, watch the person next to you, make sure everyone gets back safe, and objective complete, you know.
Yeah. Well, the way it's been left now, if I remember rightly, there's going to be a meeting tomorrow. Is that right?
yeah.
At 6:15.
Yeah.
Now that meeting is going to be held by the police and the administration to the Lindsay Search Facebook group. Yeah. And they're going to obviously just get all the evidence together, what they can do, and then let you know where you can search, where you
I'm
can't.
going to be attending that.
CJ's going to attend that, keep us informed.
All the information on
Pag UK.
Thank you, yeah.
Yeah, I'll share it onto mine as soon as I get that as well.
Anyone wishing to get involved in helping us find these people is more than welcome. Just send one of us, any of the admins, an inbox, or contact myself, CJ, or Wayne, or Jackie, or Lindsay, and let us know, and we'll get in touch with you straight away.
Excellent, guys. Right, okay, well, is there anything you want to say before I cut the stream, mate?
Yes, welcome to Accrington. So
Yes.
let's give them a quick walk about it. That's
Go
all
on,
right,
then.
guys.
Yeah.
So
Go on then.
this is obviously we have to make rent, and this is what we use this downstairs for. As you can see, it gives a light. We've got many items for sale. Pag UK t-shirts on order.
Cool.
There's a lovely picture on the box.
Merchandise.
Guys, it's not costing a lot of money. It's bric-a-brac for the people of Accrington. We do what we do.
A lovely pirate figure. If you like
You
the
are.
pirates, you know where to come.
You
It's like
are.
Captain Birdseye.
So we've got lots on offer, guys, for cheap money, and all that we want is to be able to pay the rent on the building so we can continue to do what I'm going to show you next, which is the services we'll be offering upstairs. So do you want to come with me?
Let's have a looky.
So this is
Nice bit of stained glass there,
I know,
CJ.
I'm going to light that up.
This
with
is
some
the
lights.
retail
Oh,
area of
right.
Pag UK Accrington, but we do every time Pag UK do anything like this, it's always with an ulterior motive, and the ulterior motive is not to sell things and make money, but to offer support to survivors and to prevent child abuse.
What I will say is just mind the mess at the minute. It's
Yeah.
not very nice.
As you can tell, guys, we're fresh in, we're not set up fully yet. We need to raise funds to be able to get things sorted. So on the open day which we had here, we had a load of paints and that set up in this room. That's why you can see it. In fact, you can see the paintings the kids have done here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we had a
getting
load
involved.
set up, loads
Yeah.
of art, paste painting set up in here. The kids absolutely had a really good day.
So, normally, what's this room
This
going to
is
be
the
allotted
office,
for?
this will be CJ's
Right.
and Wayne's, Jackie's office,
Right.
when I come.
Right.
So CJ will have his desk with Jackie's desk,
Yeah.
and then Wayne will have his desk as well. Yeah.
Temporarily, I think we're going to use it for peer-to-peer until we can get the
Yeah.
peer-to-peer room sorted.
So
Okay.
in this back room,
And
we've got a bit of what we did. We set it up, but when we were stripping the wallpaper down to get it ready, it had kind
plaster's
of
fallen
plaster come off the wall. So we've got to have it all sorted first. Mind your head.
This is my lovely fancy roof.
Mind your head.
So this will be the group room, peer-to-peer, art group.
It's a good space
Yeah,
once
it's
it's
a
cleared
good
out and
size
stuff.
room. We've got some lovely tables ready to go,
Yeah.
you know. So at the moment it's it's a storeroom, but we've got plans. They'll be put into fruition. As you know, Phil, we've been crazy busy over the last month.
Yeah.
We've not been able to come over and tackle it with him. So we'll get there and we'll get it done and we'll get it up and ready. So
Temporary stock room until we get that plastering.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like Wayne's art group on Saturday was good over 10-15 people turned up,
Oh, good.
and there's about 5 or 6 more all inquiring about it. So
Well, we've got plenty of supplies coming in over here, so we'll be able to do that here as well.
that's it. That's the plan. Also, there'll be peer-to-peer groups running from Accrington also under the Pag UK banner.
Keep an eye on them, Phil, with the painting.
Yeah, Phil on the painting.
All right.
Paint, right?
I hear what's going on there. Look, Billy fluttering his eyelids at me. What's that all about? I ain't got my overalls on.
We ain't got that special paint yet. do we?
Oh no! Well, honestly, I can get that
You
ordered.
know what I'm like for Pag UK colours.
Yeah. I'd have to get some more work charts again because I can't remember the actual numbers.
No, we wanted to order some more, yeah,
Yeah.
and we painted on the code on the tin.
Oh, once it's
So yeah,
covered.
Wayne's art class was amazing on Saturday.
So
It went absolutely well.
Did it?
That, yeah, on Saturday. So the next session is
Yeah.
this Saturday
Yeah.
at the Wheat Sheaf Centre next to Argos. All welcome. Yeah, we were successful last week.
what
We're
time
really
is it
good.
on, mate?
12 till 2.
So that's 12 till 2 at
At
the
Wheat
Wheat
Sheaf.
Sheaf. Is that in the centre of Rochdale?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a shopping centre.
It's
If
the
you're
art
on your
centre.
way
Ah, right.
Right, so
As I
it's-
come up, is that the
Yeah.
shopping
Yeah.
centre
yeah,
you're
so
talking
let me
about?
explain. As you're coming up Yorkshire Street, which is your Rochdale Town
Yeah.
Centre, on your right you've got the Wheat Sheaf Centre. Inside, it's
Right.
got loads of stores inside. It's like
That's
a
a
little
good
mall.
Ah, right.
You've got Argos in there, and it's right next door to Argos.
Right
It's
next
called the
door to
Wheat
Argos.
Sheaf.
So you've got your own little stall there, and
No,
Yeah,
we've
like
got
a
it's a
table.
big shop.
Oh,
It's a
right.
shop.
It's
Oh,
crafting
okay.
Like an art
centre.
shop.
Ah,
Yeah.
Owned by a
so-
very good man called Dusty.
Right.
Sandy. if
I
that's
call him
weird.
Sander.
Right.
He's
He's
a
looking at me
woodworker.
weird. What do I
He's
call
a
him?
joiner. He does all his woodwork and that, so
Right.
I was calling him old Sander,
Right.
but his name's
it's been
Dusty.
great to let us use it every Saturday.
Close.
Close.
So what's been the response has been good, positive,
Yeah.
yeah?
yeah. I've had a load of messages.
What
asking
age
about
group
it.
is it tend to be that come
Open
in?
age.
Open
Right.
age. Open
We've had
age.
a lot of people bringing the kids,
Yeah.
toddlers, stuff like that. So we're happy with that. The idea is when we'll be doing several groups. So on the Saturday we'll be doing the art group in the Wheatsheaf Centre, but on a Thursday I think you're doing a Survivor art group as well.
Survivor art group.
So that'll be
It's
just
starting
open
up.
to survivors, and that'll be at PAG UK, where
Right.
it's the
Yeah.
privacy and
Yeah.
but this one's the one on
Confidential.
the Wheatsheaf Centre's open. We've not actually started the Thursday one yet, but when we do, we'll fully advertise it.
And
Right.
there'll be one over here as well.
And that's this
As well.
Saturday, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this Saturday.
Right.
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday
Every
now.
Saturday.
Right.
So what else we might do is we'll be setting up
The Accrington one.
when once this is up and running, there'll
Yeah.
be one at Rochdale on Saturday, then the following Saturday be Accrington, then Rochdale, and
I'll
And are
do
you
that,
doing?
you see,
Will you
yeah.
be doing both?
I'm doing both.
You're going to be having your work
I'm
cut out,
busy.
aren't you, mate?
It is. It is.
it's only 2 hours in it, so it's not, but he enjoys that. That's his forte.
Yeah.
But art for survivors, and for anybody really,
Mm.
is really good. To
Therapeutic.
talk about.
Number one
Talk
therapy.
about things and
We've done our
stuff
research.
like that. Express yourself, and it is absolutely excellent for survivors. Art.
Sounds a
We
really
don't
good
just
idea.
make decisions off the top of our head. We do our research first, and we know the 5 things that are therapeutic, which is sport, art, poem, literature, peer-to-peer. Yeah, and these are the things we want to push forward.
Creative writing. What I do
Creative
next
writing,
as well.
yeah.
What I do that next. as well,
So
creative
we're
writing.
looking at doing
Brilliant.
all these things and helping, because each and every one will help survivors, and that's what we ultimately want to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
So like
is aid recovery. Yeah, literature, it's like different
English
kinds
is-
of writing,
Yeah.
even drama stuff, reading poetry.
Drama.
It's not my
Drama group.
my thing, but
No, but it's amazing what these little initiatives will do
that's
for
the plan.
people. just
Also, internet awareness classes we're setting up. We're going to be looking at
creative media would be good.
Yeah, we're looking at doing self-defence classes to give the people the tools to be able to keep themselves safe at a time when the police are at an all-time low because of cuts. So we've got to start looking after ourselves and our own. We're going to give in app awareness classes so parents know what apps are safe or what apps are not. We're also going to be, what I want you to push is, we've got a petition which is on our group at PAG UK, which is it's to stop anyone under the ages of 16 or 13, I'm not sure which one it is, from being able to access the messenger in app, because over 50% of underage users using that are being groomed through these apps or are being exposed to sexual exploitation of some form.
Yeah.
So what we want to try and do is, by doing that, they say 9% of grooming is online, we will cut the numbers in half of kids groomed online if we remove the messenger. It's deadly important. There's a petition on the group. I beg you guys, share it, sign it, because it's a game changer. It's a brilliant way to safeguard our children.
We're going to mirror all this at Accrington as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the groups,
Yeah.
all these, will be mirrored
Just rolled out there anyway.
at Accrington. And yeah,
Looking
this
forward
space,
to it.
guys, watch this space.
Yeah,
Watch this
it's all
space.
changing.
Yeah.
Certainly all changing.
Promised you years ago, guys, we was coming. We're here. So we ain't going away. And the next stop is the next town, and the next town, and the next town, and the next town, till either PAG UK or something like PAG UK is right across the country safeguarding children,
Right,
preventing
well-
child abuse.
Sorry, Billy, I'm just going to interrupt here because someone's just put up you should be knocking on doors with photos. The ladies have been missing for 8 days. Has that been done already?
A lot of people have
Yeah,
already been
yeah.
out doing that.
Yeah, so
we,
that-
when we was on
That's
our
that
way
question.
in, we spotted a group of people door knocking.
Yeah.
If you looked at all the vehicles on the road on the way
They
in,
did have.
every
I got a
vehicle-
flyer off one of the
Every
vehicles.
vehicle either had it on the inside taped to the
Or the
window or
outside.
on the outside behind the window screen.
So there has been a big rollout on
Police,
this.
police have been door knocking as well, and there's been teams of just normal people that have been waiting on most of the main roads in and out of town, stopping pedestrians and asking questions, handing out leaflets, stuff like that. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's pretty well covered.
In the melee of it all, we nearly jumped on a young lad walking a black Dog.
Labrador,
We
yeah.
did,
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
it just shows we were being observant, you know. what I
Well,
mean?
nearly,
They
yeah.
said to us, a man with a Labrador. We drove 10 yards down the road and a man with a black Labrador, so we queried it.
Yeah.
We followed it through. We found out it wasn't matching the description of the person they give, so we knew to move on. But due diligence doesn't cost nothing. It's
No,
took 2 minutes and
That's right, isn't it? You've got to do it, haven't you?
It's a
move
sad
on to the next
occasion.
one.
It is, mate.
It is a sad occasion.
It's a scary
feel
situation,
really sad.
you know. There's somebody out there.
8 days, Billy. 8 days.
Imagine if it was your mum or your daughter or your sister. Imagine how you'd be feeling now. So my heart was out to
It does.
Same.
Of all of them.
children and family, and I hope both women are found safe and sound. Fingers crossed.
It's got to be even worse for the lady that the police don't seem to be focusing on, because she's been missing the same length of time, and it seems like they don't care.
Yeah. Is that down to
All-
the mental
all-
health
all
that they
because
expect
it's been
to...
said she has a mental.
Yeah, it's just mental,
So that's
mental
been
health
used
stigma, yeah.
against it, do you think, almost,
It
in
makes me
terms
think,
of
oh,
the...
she's
not
gone
labelled
off on her own accord because she's got these problems.
She's just wandered off, she'll be back. But it's
rather
8
than the
days,
woman who
Billy.
doesn't have
And if
these
she has
problems.
got mental health, then she's vulnerable after 8
Well, yeah.
days without any kind of help at all.
I don't know.
If
I
anything,
could only
that should
see
make it
one
more-
post of
Yeah,
one woman up
exactly.
there, but I was up there looking for 2, and we was under the. I believe that was
Yeah.
looking for 2
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping everybody else there was have the same mindset as me when I just there looking for one person.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so-
See, that is one of the main problems, isn't it? Mental health has become a stigma.
Yeah.
It's a stigma that needs to be broken.
Of course,
People
of
need
course.
support. They don't need to be vilified and, left out of things because
Yeah.
of that. So
Well, yeah, the priority is priority. You've got 2 ladies roughly about the same age, whether it is or not, it doesn't
Yeah,
really matter.
yeah.
But they're both human beings that are both missing. And you
Exactly.
could argue, like you said, mate, the vulnerability really goes with the one with the mental health.
Yeah.
If you're going to call it out that way, which you shouldn't anyway, because they're both human beings.
exactly.
But they should both be
If
on
you
that.
look online as well, at the thousands are missing all over the country. I looked on my phone though before, and there's thousands and thousands gone.
So it just
Who knows
opens
exactly where they are. Do you know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
scary as well.
opens an
Do you know what I
avenue, doesn't it? I mean, we're running about now, like you say, for 2 individuals, and it doesn't really scratch the surface. Really, there could be.
Unbelievable.
But
Who
We've had
knows?
reports of 2 other younger girls being missing over the last 2 days, and we all thought at the time we heard those that they might have been linked in because they're from the same area again. But
Right.
one of them's been found, and the other one we believe she's gone to Rochdale.
yeah, there's we're looking at that end already.
Right.
We've been out on patrols looking for her already.
Okay.
Yesterday. So
Well,
as I
kinda-
said before,
Go on now.
the organisers of that search there did a really good job. And
Yeah.
thank
They
you
did,
for
to be
accepting
fair.
us there. And,
yeah,
you
Done
know
what
I
we
mean?
could.
So, got to pay respects to them because they've been there all day working hard.
yeah, and this was the first proper day actually where they've had a few different days, but apparently the organisation's not been as tight and as efficient as
the
they
first
wanted
day
it.
it's been really efficient. They've had that marking set up on the board and the marking off.
Oh
areas.
yeah, which she said as well. There's been a lot of generous donations from companies as well.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
donated
Pies and,
whatnot.
drinks.
I didn't get a pie. Missed out on that.
I
McDonald's,
was
didn't
just
we?
going to get one.
Yeah, yeah, had to grab a little cheeky one, didn't we? Well, one question I wanted to ask you, mate, before we get going. What's the response been like since you've opened?
Initially it was really good. It's died down over the last few days. Well, the last week's been really quiet. I think that's partly to do with the summer holidays. But everybody that's come in has always had a nice thing to say.
Sure.
Just it feels like we're supported.
Right.
It feels like people want us to be here, which is a good feeling.
Is anyone talking about you? Is there any kind of flyers of PAG up in other windows or
There is
anything like
flyers
that?
of PAG that we've put out all over the place, and a few
Right.
people have put them in the windows in shops, stuff like that.
Right.
Every now and again, I do hear little whispers and mentions of PAG, and that usually sparks a conversation between myself and whoever's talking about it. I've had people actually recognise me in the street and say, "I've seen you offline, and I think you're doing a great job."
Did someone give one of you a high five while we was doing the search before? Because you
Yeah.
mentioned PAG, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, give me a high five.
That was myself. I was just basically mentioning like what we were as a group because they saw the logo, and as soon as we said it's Parents Against Grooming, she went high five.
Yeah.
It's just that feeling of support. It keeps us going. That's what.
That's what you're here for, isn't it?
Well, we don't need the support, but it helps. It gives us that. What's the word?
Incentive.
Incentive, yeah. Like, gets your spirits up, doesn't it?
Certainly, mate, and that's what you need to know, that people are appreciating what you're doing for all the work. So
It's good
where's
to get the message out. The more people that know, the less people are going to be abused.
certainly where's the other half tonight then?
She's at home with the kids.
Right, okay.
She's had to look after them because we can't take kids on the search. But otherwise,
Yes.
she would have been there with us.
Well,
Right.
yeah, I mean, looking at that terrain, it's not the
It's not,
smartest
not
move,
suitable
is
for
it?
kids, is it, at all?
No, well, I mean, I went nearly once, and it was unforgiving, slippery kind of paths and whatnot.
Exactly, yeah.
So yeah, better off. So at least you've got a nice warm brew to go back to then, I guess, mate.
Definitely.
So what's the plan? Are you open business as usual tomorrow, is
business
it?
as usual tomorrow, unless we get any information where we need to nip out. But
Right.
that we're in here all the time.
Right.
Only time we go out is if we get a case. So
And it's what time tomorrow will you be open?
It's from 10 in the morning till 4 at night.
Okay, do you hear that, guys? From 10 till 4.
10 till 4, come and grab a bargain.
Yeah, grab a bag and look, you can see all this. See all this.
I'm not for sale.
There must be something.
And those prices are really good. I mean, you've got like £2.50 on a beautiful ornament.
Look at this.
50p, a pound, 25p, all sorts of really good prices. Better than most charity shops.
Yeah, exactly. A range of books, DVDs. There's just whatever. If you want to buy some PAG merchandise or some of that there. Clothes. It's like Billy's actually envious because he feels that you've got this set up better than his store, and he's like, "What's that all about? I'm the founder of PAG. I should have the best store."
Wait until I show you what it was like before we did it.
Was it? Oh, bit of a state.
It was horrible.
Right, we've turned
We
it
had,
around.
No plaster on half the wall. It was just absolutely sodden through the back.
Right.
We had to rip most of it out.
Oh,
Replace
okay.
it. This floor that we stood on didn't
Yeah.
exist. It was just a wobbly mess that went into a basement. Somebody fell through it before we got here,
Really?
so we've had to refit the whole floor.
Oh, bloody hell!
The bit behind there didn't exist. We had to
Right.
put that in. So,
Oh,
but
wow.
we've got there slowly.
You have, mate. You have. You've really turned it round in a short space of time.
I'm just glad we had a ceiling.
Well, it always helps, doesn't it? Certainly always
Exactly,
helps.
exactly.
So I bet you must be over the moon now. Now you've.
Now we're over that hill. Yeah.
Yeah.
My only worry now is just make sure we can pay the rent.
It's the turnover. It's getting people in that door,
Exactly,
in it.
exactly.
What do you think about the location? Does that hinder you because you're slightly off?
It's a
the
bad
beat?
location for foot traffic that not many people go through,
Yeah.
but the people that do tend to have an interest,
Yeah.
so that's good. Ideally, I prefer to be in the town centre.
Sure.
The rent down there is ridiculous.
Yeah,
so
yeah. You need to be really established
Exactly.
before you can go there. What about an A board? Stick at the bottom of the street, anything like
that's
that?
one of our plans. Yeah, we're going to either have to find somewhere to buy one cheap or build one.
Yeah.
But we are working on getting one of them. Hopefully, unless there's one going spare and you can donate.
That's it. If anyone's got a spare A board that they don't need, we know someone that will definitely utilise it, guys. Just to give them a bit more prominence, because as you can see, you can walk out. It's a lovely, quaint little area, this, but it's quite off the main road, as it were. So I guess you'd have to have some form of purpose to come down here. You've got a few shops also. I guess they do get some form of traffic. So anyway, guys, I'm going to kind of wrap it up now. It's getting that time. Okay, so the search is still ongoing. What we got Pamela King, lady in the mid-40s, last heard of on Monday the 12th of August. We've also got Lindsay Burbeck, same again, lady in the mid-40s. Thanks, CJ. And that really is predominantly where the focus is on for some reason. The focus seems to be on Lindsay Burbeck. There's been the police that are doing some kind of extensive search at the quarry, which is very close to where we've just been at, which is Peel Park, is it, CJ? We've just been at quite a high elevated park. My legs are absolutely swelling. I feel like I've got elephant legs at this moment in time.
It feels like I've just done that mountain again.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Well, we should be conditioned, really, shouldn't we, after doing that copper summit? So, if there's any more information that I can pass on, I will do. If you do want any up-to-date information, what I suggest you do is go on Lindsay Search on Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lindsay's search on Facebook. Yeah, there's one for Pamela King as well.
and one for Pamela King as well. So have a look on their Facebook, guys. I know Lindsay's has got at least up to 17,000 members at the moment, so the search is growing. And obviously, as time goes by, you can't help but fear the worst. But you've got to remain hopeful that the most innocent of incidents may have occurred. So all we can do is keep hoping and praying until someone actually can confirm what's gone on. So right, that's me done, guys. I'm gonna call it a day. Like and subscribe. Love you all, even the pissing haters. See you later, guys.